Hey guys, I just got a box in, and instead of doing an ASMR box opening, I decided that I'm gonna do one where I'm talking about stuff just because of this doll and who he is. So to start with, he came here from the States, and I can't wait to open him because I didn't even know that this doll existed until more recently. I've always wanted to get a mini-fee version of this doll, and so when I saw one for the people that had like the newer, or sorry, the older body, I kind of jumped at the chance. So let's get to opening. So when I was talking about the body type, anybody who knows me knows that my favorite dolls are the Delphs. Now, there was one company back in the day, Service Project. They're still Service Project, but now they're known as Fairyland. But they used to work with the people at Lutz, so elutz.com. And it was interesting because they parted their companies, and so Fairyland started to do their own thing. And with that, there were changes. So there was like, they couldn't do Delphs in the same manner anymore. So they did like more like a 3-part body where the chest has 2 pieces instead of just the one solid like the Delph does. And so I had the newer body that they made, which I actually did like the aesthetic of it. It's like the way that the ribs and the hip tips and everything looked, I really enjoyed. But ultimately, the doll that I had was in tan, and I didn't like the way his hands and feet fell off all the time. I wasn't a fan of the beam elbows, which I do have dolls that look like that, but I don't know, I just couldn't take any pictures of him without it looking silly from the side. Even though he did have good qualities in different poses, it just wasn't enough for me to like it, and so I ended up selling that doll. So let's open this guy up. The way the sender did the outside box was actually quite brilliant. And so, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Fairyland there. Now, I don't normally get people to send boxes because I don't tend to keep them, but I decided that I wanted this one just because he is a full set, and again, because I haven't seen any of these guys out there. I wonder if you can guess which doll it is. Oh my god, this is amazing. So my Delphal Uriel might steal this outfit. I'm not sure how it's going to go down. This is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's even prettier in person than when the person showed me pictures of it. Nice cape. It's lined. Great condition. Oh, it's actually quite heavy. Now, one thing about these things, just like all like the older pieces, some of the pieces were made, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, were made from like vinyls that were peeling, and that's true with these ones. You can see there's like cracking happening here, And this one you can see that there's like some peeling happening up in here. So you can actually fix that. What I do is I just peel all of it off as best as I can, and then I take some fabric fusion and some paint and I mix the two together, and I do have a variety of gold paints, so I'm going to match it as closely as I can. And then, yeah, you just paint over it and let it dry. So that's my plan for that. This whole outfit is ridiculously gorgeous. Oh my god. Now, because it is white, I don't know if I would actually try it on Uriel, just because of his beauty green status. Also, I'm not sure if he would fit it or not. But I tend to think that, like, some of Fairyland's outfits seem to be pretty simple. I've never seen one that had made me want to purchase it, but apparently you can still purchase this one on their website. And this one is obviously much more detailed. Even comes with a crown. So I have many versions of the Delph L, and there's a story behind that that goes with my books that I won't reveal anything of. But I've decided that this guy is actually, instead of going to be young Uriel, he's actually just going to be part of the storyline as a new OC. I'll probably put that somewhere to like puff it up a little bit. But that's so gorgeous. Amazing. He even came with a wig, which is so nice. It's the default wig apparently. And it actually does go with the character probably. I'll post pictures of him later with it on. I'm waiting all day for this guy to show up. And as is custom, the magnets are not sticking, so I will have to maybe see about getting some better magnets for him. I don't know, maybe these ones are better than the other body. That's not too bad. I love the fact that he's got like actual like old school Delph hands. Have you figured out who he is yet? Okay, so this was the elbow situation I was talking about. Like, I love these elbows a lot more. The other Delphs I found are the newer Feeples. Sorry, I had a Feeple look back L, and like this was like really skinny. And maybe it was just the outfit that I had him in, which actually made his elbows bare, that I didn't really like it very much. Okay. I was actually not supposed to finish paying this guy off until like October 31st, but I ended up coming into a little bit of cash, and so I paid him off right away. That's how I like to pay off my layaways. Bum-bum. So he is a Feeple 60 King Karsh. Like I said, I really liked the mini feet Karshes, but I don't really collect MSD sizes. And so I just decided when I saw this guy that I had to have him to go with my collection, because his face kind of looks similar to L, I guess. His cap is on upside down, which makes it harder to take off. But he's a type 2 neck piece. There you go, that's better. So this should actually go in the bottom, because it holds the neck key in his place. So you just slide it on like that, turn the little neck key, and then this piece goes boop. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what I would think of him, just because, like I said, I'm not a fan of the feeble bodies, and also because, like, the heads tend to be a little bit smaller. But I do like this guy quite a bit, so I'm gonna dress him, and then I will post some pictures on Instagram. So thank you for joining me for my box opening, and we're just gonna zoom in here so you can see his little face, which is especially important for this part.